So up now for Chicago,
Leading off
Pete Crow Armstrong.
The center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Next offering is in for a strike. Just off the outside part of the plate.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Here's Nico Horner.
1-0.
It's a pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball 1. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. It's a pitch out. Man, is he. Crow Armstrong gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Runner on the go again. The other way. And there's a base hit. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really.
Horner on the go. Pitch misses in. No throw. He's in there safely. Awkward swing there from the big left-handed hitter.
Off balance as well.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
2 in scoring position. Nobody out here in the 3rd and final game of the series. That one down the line and foul ball. Back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. The relay throw. Save. He moves up and a run scores on the sac fly. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Seiya Suzuki. And that gets down into the gap. Horner comes around to score. It's 2-0. Not stopping. He's going for 3. Cut off, throw to second. Tries to get back and save.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Great hands on that swing to take the inside pitch and drive it into the gap for the double. It's easy to spin off a pitch like that, Boog, and you can pull that thing foul, but that was perfect.
Runner at second here, 1 gone. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. Now Justin Turner gets a chance to hit. And there's a foul ball.
He's given up a couple of runs, but the pitch count really not as high as you would think. Might be able to get through this one under 25 pitches.
Chisholm makes the grab. And that is that. Back in New York. And on the hill in this one, Shota Imanaga.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Pitch misses there. Full count now. Line drive. Takes it in for the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
In time to Bush here tonight. An efficient start to the home first. 2 away. 2 down, bases empty. And up next for New York, Aaron Judge. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. Just missed.
2-0 count to a guy with this much pop at the dish. You better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the pull side, or the fans better look out in the stands.
2 outs, base is empty. Started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first. He did not go around. And ball 4, and Judge takes his walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Here's Cody Bellinger. There's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Top of the second. Now, Dansby Swanson. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And that misses. 1-0.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness. Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Yeah, the batter now, Carson Kelly. Strike 1.
0-1.
Strike 2. 1 out, base is empty.
That's a ball.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
And that's way high. 2-2. Swing and a ground ball. Volpe throws to first in time. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. In half up to hit.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
And that one fouled off. And here it comes. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
That to right. Judge makes the grab, and that's the inning. Back here in the Bronx, singing, and we talked about expectations this year for the Yankees, but we haven't brought up their trip to the World Series last year.
Yeah, they had the most wins in the American League, had won their first pennant in 15 years. Hard to believe that, huh? It's tough not labeling that type of a year as a success.
Next offering is fouled back. Dodgers versus Yankees in the Fall Classic. It doesn't get any better than that, Singy.
Yeah, and a lot of people across the globe watch those games, not just in the United States, and we won't forget that World Series for a long time.
Next offering is down low. Yeah, that's ball two. Fights it off. He'll see another. In the air, left field, down the line, and it stays fair.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
And base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Back-to-back singles. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
And that one fouled off. First and second, no outs. Bottom half of inning number 2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Now it's LeMahieu up to hit. On the ground. Turner over to second, on to Bush. It's a double play. Back for more from the Bronx. New inning getting started. And now Pete Crow Armstrong. And first offering is fouled off. On the ground to Jazz. And one away in the top of the third. So here's Horner now. Singled and scored his first time. And a swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down. Here's Kyle Tucker. Chisholm fires over to first. And Tucker is retired. And the ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe. Shota back to work. Just missed. Right through there for a strike. In the air, left side. Happ hauls it in for the out. 1 up, 1 down. Back to the top of the lineup, Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Swing and a miss.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
No balls, 2 strikes.
0-2 now. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And Paul Goldschmidt will come up to hit. Grounded out his first time. Out outside with a breaking ball.
You want to be patient here. Try to work a walk if you can. You've got a big power bat behind you in the on-deck circle, and with 2 outs, one swing can put you right back in this ball game.
The 1-1. Swing and a ball line to center. That's a base hit. Here comes Aaron Judge. Walked his first time. That's off the inside corner, and it's 1-0. And Judge spoils that one. Judge waits.
Ball in.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
Foul ball there.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
In the dirt, but kept close. Now throw to first, but back easily. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Bellinger stands in here, takes ball 1 low. First and second, 2 down. Ripped on the ground to second. In plenty of time to first, and Bellinger is out. And that will end the inning. Back in the Bronx, and now Seiya Suzuki. Swing and a miss as he was late. Singing 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. You can kiss it goodbye. He flexes his power with that swing, and they boost their lead. It's 3-0. Bush stands in now and watches strike 1. Next offering is fouled back.
So I went into the game. I happened to hit 2 when I walked into the store the next day, and he looked at me and said, "You're trying to put me out of business, aren't you?" And that was a great experience that I had as a rookie playing against the Yankees, playing in New York. Everything came together for him. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Man at second. That one the other way. Chisholm tosses to first. That's the first out in the top of the 4th. So did Super Joe give you 2 suits?
Super Joe hooked me up with 2 suits.
Swanson now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Way back there. Adios, Peralta. It's their second home run of the inning, and they tack on to their lead. It's 5-0. And here's the catcher, Carson Kelly. 0 for 1 so far. Swinging a foul out of play.
For you growing up in New York City, I mean, you're a big sports fan. Tell me about your experience with the Yankees growing up.
I really went to Shea Stadium more than I did to Yankee Stadium. I grew up a Phillies fan. There was one game, though, that I went to as a kid. I sat in the upper deck. It was the game that Bo Jackson hit 3 homers in his first 3 plate appearances and then hurt his shoulder diving for Deion Sanders inside the park home run. That's probably the most memorable game that I ever attended as a fan at Old Yankee Stadium. Finds its way through, base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
He was all over that one. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the
runner on the move. Comebacker to the mound. That's out number 3. Back now in the Bronx. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Giancarlo Stanton. First pitch misses. That clips the corner. Now a check swing at the 1-1. Look down to first, and Matthew Ross right on it, says he held up. Fouls one off. 2-2. Check swing on the 2-2. Appeal to first. No swing. On the ground to third. And they take care of Stanton for the out. So digging in, Austin Wells. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Happ makes the grab, and there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Jason Dominguez. Fought off foul. 2 outs. And a strike.
2.
Gets a piece and stays alive. And the 0-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And a swing and a miss. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. We go to the top of the 5th. So up now for Chicago, Nico Hoerner. He swings and fouls one off.
You know, these Cubs putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
And up next for Chicago, Kyle Tucker. Makes the catch for the 2nd out. 2 down, base is empty. Next is the designated hitter, Seiya Suzuki. And first offering is fouled off. That one lifted to left. And that is that. Bottom of the inning. Here's DJ LeMahieu.
The third baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Line to left. He's got it, and there's 1 down. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. Fly to left his first time. That one fouled off. Drilled out towards left center field. Crow Armstrong moves after it. And it's caught for the out. So the lineup flips over. Now it's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Chisholm Jr.
And that's in for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Line drive, hauls it in to end the inning. Top 6, and here's the first baseman, Michael Busch. Loaisiga back to work. On the inside corner for a strike. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Loaisiga fires. In the air, left field, down the line. And that's a fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Just a bloop hit behind third right there, and that's a...
Reaching down, makes the catch. And now it's Dansby Swanson. He's already homered in this game. And it stays fair. Coming home. He'll score. It's an RBI single. It's 6-0.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And that forces the runner to hold on at second, 2 on with 1 away. And next for the Cubs, Ian Happ. And a foul ball. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in, and we're the top half of the 6th. Bellinger right there to make the grab. Runner tags at second. Actually, he'll stay put, and there are 2 outs. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Pete Crow Armstrong. 1 for 3. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Next offering is down low.
1-1.
2 on, 2 outs. And right back to the mound. Sends it to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Back in the Bronx. Well, we go bottom 6. Now it's going to be Paul Goldschmidt. And that one is inside.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you get...
Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. And they're chipping away. It's 6-1. It's Aaron Judge now.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Judge rips that one. Happ ranging back on it. It's a bomb. So he goes yard to left. It's 6-2. Bellinger up to hit. Both 2 in this one.
Now
here comes a new arm for the Cubs, Jordan Wicks. He's into the game with the bases empty. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1. Well, Siggy, this is a guy that grew up in big league clubhouses, and it's something that you see throughout the game. Sons whose fathers also played the majors. And that should be extra bases. And he's got a double.
Just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised to see that matchup again. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Now the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spin on anything that's down.
And now the catcher comes up to hit, Austin Wells. And first offering is fouled off. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Bellinger on his way home. He will score, and it's an RBI single. It's 6-3.
Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI there. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
To the right side. Bush to second. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Here's the second baseman, Nico Horner.
Now pitching for the New York Yankees, number 61, Jake Conte.
It's through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Wastes no time there. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Horner back in on a dive. And here is Kyle Tucker.
Counts 1-0.
Pitch out, but no action. Horner gets his lead at first with nobody out. Next pitch is outside.
Oh, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay.
Oh, that got him on the mound. Still able to get it there in time. He keeps his composure and they get the out. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Seiya Suzuki. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
He's been great in this one. Eye-hand coordination just failed him a little bit right there.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. One out, the runner at second here in the top half of inning number 7. To third. Tag. Got him.
You're best when you let the game come to you. Tried to make too much happen right there. Not his best at bat.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Throw into third. Hung up in a rundown now. Puts the tag on him, and that's the inning. Back here in New York, set for the last half of the 7th. DJ LeMahieu will get things going. Right through there for a strike. The Yankees looking to rally. Close one. Doesn't get the call. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike. Ball, that's out.
That finds the mark on the inside corner. Got him. And that's the first out. And next for New York, Anthony Volpe. That smash towards center. Out number 2. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, and makes the play, and that's out number 3. Back at Yankee Stadium, we're at the top of the 8th. Here's Justin Turner.
Justin Turner.
Swings through that.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. On the ground to Jazz. Whips it to first. Turner is out. Dansby Swanson stands in. He's already homered here in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that one. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 8th. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Now back.
So 2 down now, and here is Carson Kelly. And a foul ball. Cousins, 30 years old now, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Wells down to first. That completes the strikeout, inning over. Back at Yankee Stadium, Paul Goldschmidt will climb in. New pitcher now, Ryan Brazier.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
And a swing and a miss.
Doubled up
No
on the
ball,
slider
2 strikes.
away. Two-seamer here. Just watch and see.
Ball,
Ball
that's
one
off the plate.
there.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Swing and a line drive ripped out into right center. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Bellinger,
Nope,
the next to
that's
hit,
inside.
takes ball 1. Next offering is in for a strike. Judge leads off first with 1 away. That one
Nope,
outside. 2-1. This one popped up. Bush puts it away for the out. Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Swing and a miss. There's the slider.
0-1's the count.
0-1.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
What do you
Started
got?
after the 1-2 pitch, appeal to first, and he held up. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. And we're back. All set to start the 9th in this one. And now Ian Happ.
Number 30, Luke
And it's fouled away.
Weaver.
And that is out of play. And no one can get there. And a good start to the inning.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and it
Runner on the go. Swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Caught in a rundown now. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away. Runner goes again. Got him swinging. Now they get the runner in a rundown. And they almost caught him, but he's back in time. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play. 2 outs, base is empty. Now the number 2 hitter, Nico Horner. Swinging a foul straight back. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Back in the Bronx. Now here is Austin Wells.
Now pitching.
Here comes the closer here in the 9th, Porter Hodge.
save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
And a big swing and a miss.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
That's a ball. Went with the sweeper. Ring him up, says Darryl Parker. That's a strikeout. He's 2 outs away. Dominguez will hit next. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. The Cubbies leading by 3. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. They say you win.
0-2 is the count.
In the air, left field. Happ sizes this one up. Great catch, foul ground up against the wall. So they're Down to their final out. And now it's DJ LeMahieu digging in. 0 for 3 in this one. Just missed. Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. And gone. That one felt good. It's 6-4. 2 outs, no. And up next for New York, Anthony Volpe.
He's hitting for the Yankees. Number 22, Fred. Right.
In there at the knees. And it's 0-1. Just missed. 2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th. And that's off the inside edge. 2-1. Just missed.
Pressure mountain right here with the tying run in the on-deck circle. He's got to find the strike zone.
Pulls that one foul.
Clearly hoping he could get a swing and miss on that, but doesn't fool the hitter with that breaking ball. Nice job, just couldn't keep it fair.
3-2. The pitch is outside and ball 4. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Chisholm stands in now, looks at that one inside. Right through there for a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
They're down to their final strike.
2 strikes.
The Yanks down to their final strike. Check swing, tried to hold up. Now an appeal to third, and he held back according to Ricky Holiday. Tying run at the plate. Hit hard on the ground is short. On to first. Ball game. And this one ends with a final score of 6-4. The Cubs go home a winner. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Weighted dependent is punching his red. Michelin's all on my restaurant checklist. Native from city to city to finish it. The Wellington blue in the middle, the same as how I prefer my venison. Wellington black and mineral sentence, and I was apprenticing under a villain. Face full of metal to pay my respects. I slaughtered my dentist to get his new grill, and the incoming call from Shibuya Connect. Look at my closet, it's more than a ceiling. Master Pickens and Donald, it's hard to explain. The rush of a feeling. I try not to focus too hard on your dubs. I try to not dwell on the L's as well. 7 a.m. on the beach, the waves of plastic suddenly started to swell. This VVS choker, I call it a trail. Bent over the tide, my monitor fell. Cloaking the vice on the rolls, I look like a beater. It's really a ghost in the shell. This brioche and toast in the world. The tarragon butter moon walking the pen like the king of pop. Put on my power scout, Gucci Cox. I still cannot locate the city, the rats and digits. I found a way to go get it. The fatty, the rats and digits. I found a way to go get it. The fatty, the rats and digits. I found a way to go get it. The fatty, the rats and digits. I found a way to go get it. I feel like Joe Horn. I like to score and play and set up another table for 2. I step out on the shorty to pick up a pack from my Cartier buff. Excuse me a second. Don't really matter the Lord or yo. I'ma turn it to furnace. Snubble hotel after candle at dinner. The room that we in is impeccably furnished. See a little daylight and turn on the burners. Flip a little switch for the because you cheer the spike trips. MS Supreme 98 size 11. I crushed my feet like a vice grip. I couldn't find them in bigger. They match so perfectly with this new culture. They're trying to call me a democracy rig. I get it, I get it. I take it back and I split it at Williamson. I'm gonna be back in a minute. I ran it up just to give me a monogram. One-on-one cast.